And hockey, too, hardest sport to streak at. You got plexiglass all around. And unless you got suction cups with you to climb up there, that's an awkward boost to ask from someone. Just, hey, man, you mind giving me a boost? Right on, you're going to streak? You should, that's all. No, actually, that's... Well, whatever. Here we go. Oh, nice. Hey, let's go. But everyone see when this guy went to streak, he got to the top of the plexiglass, and he went to go over, and he got his leg caught, and he took a header, hit his head, knocked himself out. I was like, that has to be the worst streaking ever. They show it on TV, but you got to censor it, right? Because you can't show twig and berries on TV. So what do they do by censoring it? All they do is they just blur out his crotch. Just. I'm looking at that thinking, hey, Taylor, you should streak. What I would do when I'd streak is before I went out there naked like that, is I would get a Sharpie and I would write something on my leg. And I'd write something really offensive on my leg. And I'd write it from like my crotch to my knee. It'd be so offensive you'd have to blur that out too. Oh, yeah, my buddies would be at home like, hey, get in here, Taylor's streaking on you. Oh, my God! And it's cold out there, too. $2,000 fine? I don't care. You can't pay for that kind of publicity. I never knew that the suicide bombers get 72 virgins. I just found that out. Wow, but that explains why there'd be no women suicide bombers. That'd be a rotten deal in heaven. 72 virgins for you just get some 12-year-old boys. Hi, how's it going? I'm here. I'm your virgin. I'm done. Thank you. That feels awesome. That's amazing, that thing you have right there. I used to actually play hockey before I got into comedy too. I was a goalie. I had a career-ending injury, couldn't play anymore. I took a slap shot in the left one. Oh, thank you for laughing at that. Got it crushed and couldn't play anymore. People are like, oh my God, that ended your hockey career? You couldn't play anymore? Physically, I could still play. It's just my goaltending sucked after that. Nobody wanted me on their team because I wasn't about to lose the other one. I was like, go ahead, take the corners. I'm good here. Thank you. I'm good. You get hit there, too, as a guy. That's one spot in your body. You don't even swear when you get hit there. Anywhere else, when you hurt yourself, you just go on like a swearing rampage. You get hit there, it's like you get the flu instantaneously. Like, I went to make a save. I like went to stack the pads. It came under. It hit. It was like... And I got one sister, too. It's a vegetarian. One of these vegetarians that gets all up in your face when you eat meat. You'll be sitting there eating a burger. She's got to just beetle over. She's like, hey, Kelly, what you doing there? Eating a burger? Didn't you know a cow had to die for you to have that? I don't think he cared. Probably one of the worst lives ever. A cow? That's like a prison sentence. There's such thing as reincarnation. Bad people become cows. You can have a whole field of food, of grass now. You'll always cruise by the one with his head in the barbed wire like, hey, in here, someone kill me. It's wicked boring in here. I'm actually pretty cold. You guys have had a suede coat on in -40? Still cold. Same food every day. This is pretty brutal in here. Cows probably made up mad cow disease. They got together like, hey, seriously, next time that farmer wheels by, act crazy. I've had enough of this. Hey, farmer, look at me. I'm crazy. Kill me. Kill me. I'm crazy. They don't have the luxury of a deer. If a deer gets cold or bored or ever, just runs out on the highway, done. Cow's got to take it. And the thing is, my sister, the hypocrite, she still eats fish. What? How do you get off eating fish and getting mad at me for eating a cow. Because if you compare it, cow's got a terrible life. Terrible. And when a cow dies, he just gets the bolt in the forehead, doesn't see it coming, doesn't hurt, dead. But a fish, on the other hand, fish has got a pretty good life. Cruising around the lakes, nothing but good times. Hey, he's here, oh, there's a school of fish, probably a party. They never sleep in, they're just, it's too good, right on, good times, yes it is. Oh, this is awesome. And a fish, the one animal on earth that gets tortured to death before it dies. Picture it, fish just cruising around having good times. It's like, oh, it's nice down here. Yeah, it is. Really. Hey, what the heck's that over there? Is that a piece of beef heart floating around? Yeah, very weird. I know what a piece of beef heart is, yeah. So he's like, oh yeah, I'll catch up with you later, Nemo. I'm going for a bite to eat. Then he goes to chomp into that piece of beef heart. He's like, oh my God, what the hell is ripping my mouth apart? Oh my God, what is this? Sweet love of steak, this hurts, my God. And then they get wheeled up in the boat, and that's the worst part, because they just drop him in the bottom of the boat, and he can't breathe. He's like, oh my God, I can't breathe. Who's hit me with a mini bat? Then gets picked up by the eyeballs, like, oh, it's just a greasy jackfish. Who wants to debone that? Thrown out in the water, he's all messed up. Buddy fish swims over, like, hey man, what the hell just happened to you? Couldn't breathe. Fingers in my eyes. Be with a mini bat. Buddy fish just looks at him, like, swim it off.